Hello everyone. In this video I'm going to be showing my mermaid slash merfae art. I have it in multiple forms because I did not commit to a single sketchbook. So we're just going to kind of go out of order because I did them out of order anyway. And I guess I'll start with the biggest one and then work my way from there. Also, I'm talking low because my boyfriend's asleep. I'm recording this the same day I'm uploading it. And yeah, whatever. So first things first, this was my prompt list, which I have not marked off that I did all of the rest of the prompts. I did combine a few prompts. Also, I did a few digital, which I'll put in at the end so I can just overlay them and not stop the flow. But I did manage to finish the whole thing. And if you saw my last video, I said it's okay to give up on a challenge, but for my own confidence, I wanted to finish it. And my own things in my head, I just wanted to finish it myself, so I finished it. I sped run 6 drawings in 2.5 days. It was amazing. But yeah, this is the prompt list. You might have seen me make this when I was announcing I was doing this. Okay, so we're gonna start with the first one, which is the biggest one. I have this set up to look that way to a completely different table to see this, but it looks like it's in frame. So this was a combination of the prompt collage and washi tape. It's a little warped because it's watercolor background, but this whole thing is a separate piece that I put washi tape over. This is a separate piece I put washi tape over, some washi tapes here, and then I just drew the mermaid bit and then some little bits around. If you watched the one live stream I did a couple months ago, I think it was April, I did a collage. You'll kind of know how I do these. But I also put some sequins. And yeah, this one was fun. I kind of wanted it to be more detailed, but I kind of lost interest in the picture after a few days, so tape's kind of rolling up. So yeah, now I think I'm going to do the loose papers first, and then the sketchbooks. First one we have is narwhal. Now I know narwhals actually have it more like their nose and their head, but it looked dumb when I did the nose. I tried to give her a long nose. It didn't look good. It looked very disproportionate and not good. You can do it, but if it looks bad as a design, I'm not going to do it. So she looks more like a unicorn than a narwhal, but this is narwhal. I think I made her horn shiny. Did I? If I did, you can't really tell. And then the next one is Beauty. I did not give her wings, mostly because I forgot, but here is my prompt for Beauty. I think I forgot to mention, if you're watching this and you're like, I went for mermaid and I see a non-mermaid. Yeah, I'm doing merfae. It's like mermaid, Mermay with Fairy because I didn't get to do a lot of fairies. So we're combining both. So you're gonna see fairies and mermaids. This one I thought to draw wings on, but we'll just say her wings are pointed out behind her. So this one I did in colored pencil. I think I should probably say all the mediums I used. This one I did in marker. And then this one I did in colored pencil. Of course, all of them are outlined. So pens, inking pens. I'm not too happy with this one. From far away, it doesn't look that bad, but if you look up close, you can tell I had no clue what I was doing with the colored pencils, because I don't know how to do this kind of art with colored pencil. I can do semi-realism with colored pencil, but this isn't my strong suit, and it shows. But then we have solid color, right? Was that what it was called? Single color. Now, when I meant single color, I meant same color group, not one marker or whatever. So I chose gray, and I made a robot mermaid. Don't know what the robot mermaid would be doing, but this is a robot mermaid. I did this in marker. Also, yes, these markers bleed through. This is cardstock for a printer, so it's not the thickest paper and the thinnest paper. I like it for marker though. Not great for colored pencil, which is what I did the other one on. But I made a robot. Never really draw robots. It came out alright, I guess. Okay, the next one I'm going to show is Ladybug. It's like a little fairy based off of a ladybug. I have a different character that I named Dottie. But I didn't want to draw her, I just wanted to draw a random character, so I drew this little ladybug fairy. I gave her a red lily for her skirt, since, you know, red and black. Even though there are other colors for ladybugs, fun fact. So I did this in marker, bled through as you can see. And I gave her thick freckles and smaller freckles because, you know, spotted. I gave her the same similar color wings to a ladybug, you know, little antennas. So yeah, this is my little ladybug fairy. And then this next prompt was owl. And I drew a little fae princess. I'm gonna call her a fae because she doesn't have wings, because it doesn't make sense to have wings and ride something that flies, unless it flies faster than you, which I guess it could kind of work. So this is a fae, like a fae princess or something, and she is riding an owl, and her armor, her armor is shimmery, and I think there's, I put shimmery bits on the owl too, if you look like that, see? The owl I'm kind of happy with. I like the wing, I like this. This I'm actually kind of liking how that looks. I'm not happy with how she came out. She looks a little unfinished, but I'm not really good at drawing lineless, so that's my excuse. But the concept itself, I actually really like the concept itself. So yeah, there's owl. This one is colorful. That's the prompt. I think you might have seen this one if you saw my Redbubble video, because this was the background, what I was doing. My cat's about to scream. I hear him. So here is colorful. Just a little fairy being cute. Okay, so in this sketchbook I have a couple mermaids. Let me find. First I'm going to show my joke one. I think it's funny. Okay. So, you might be thinking, but that's just a manatee. Hear me out, hear me out. This is funny. So, I've read multiple times that pirates saw manatees, but they were so drunk out of their mind, they thought they were mermaids. And that's where the legend comes from. Don't know if it's true, but it's hilarious. So, I drew a manatee. And they have a starfish and a shell, like, you know, there's underneath the water, maybe some nature life attached itself to it. Some seaweed got stuck around its head. And that's what the drunk out of their mind on rum pirates saw. I think it's hilarious. So that's why I drew that one. Then we have quite a few more. I think I put 4 more in the back. So we have this one. Don't know what the frick got all over it, but this one's prompt was lily pad, like a lake mermaid. I'm quite happy with how this one turned out. Overall, I don't like the drawing, but I like the concept. So we'll take the small wins. But I think she's cute. And then we have a sunflower monarch fairy, which I believe I have a video for this one. This was the previous video to this one. This video you're watching now. Me saying don't worry about finishing the challenge, and then I finished the challenge. Do what I say, not what I do. Both of these are done in watercolor, and the other one was watercolor and colored pencil. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention this was watercolor, colored pencil, a little bit of pen, and something else. Yeah, and a metallic watercolor. In this we have a bog siren. She is meant to be for a specific fantasy world I'm slowly kind of sort of developing. If I make the project this is for, you will probably see something like this again. Maybe I'll change the design by then, but I like this design. But she is a bog siren. Basically, it's a mermaid inside of a swamp. And I really like how she looks. You can kind of see the shiny bits. Really like her. I also like these kind of pages where like you were testing out colors on the other side. I like those. Oh, this fell off. And this prompt is mushroom. It didn't come out how I wanted, so I kind of just sped run it because I didn't particularly like it. But this is mushroom. Just a little mushroom fairy sitting on a mushroom with a mushroom hat. She's just a one-off. She doesn't have any name or lore or anything. But I think that's everything in this sketchbook. And then the last two are on my iPad. I'm going to pop up a better view of it on screen. Well, actually, you know what? I'll show my February fairies too, because I only did 3, so there's no point in not showing that too. So here is my first fairy from February. I'll pop her on the screen so you can see better. Very happy with how this one came out. I really liked it. I wanted to keep that energy in February, but it didn't work. What? What the heck? What the heck? What the heck? And then we have this fairy that I did in February. This is a lava fairy. I was like, didn't know what to do. So I asked my boyfriend, hey, got an idea? He's like, lava. I'm like, okay. So we have this lava fairy. I'll pop her up on screen as well. I basically went for like flame hair and a lava dress thing. I don't know. I'm kind of happy how it came out. It's not my greatest work, but you know, not everything can be. And then this one is just a little daffodil fairy because I like daffodils. I like how she came out. I use a lot of symmetry tools, you can probably tell, but like for some of it I didn't. Like for the hair, I kind of stopped because I wanted it to not be completely even. But yeah, I did a daffodil fairy, and that's everything I did in February. Now for the 2 I did for merfae, let me turn on the background. So for the merfae, I did a Cyclops jellyfish mermaid. You probably saw the video. It was a little quick little no voice speed paint. I'll put the picture up top as always. And I'm really happy with how this one came out. Basically, I saw someone draw a Cyclops and then I realized, hey, all of my restrictions I used to have are gone. I can actually draw what I want now. So I was like, you know, I'm just gonna do something outlandish that I never would normally draw. So I drew this Cyclops mermaid. And I'm quite happy how she turned out overall. I learned clipping masks that day and my life's never been the same since, because look at that fade. And yeah, I originally was gonna also have this part, like the jellyfish part, solid, but then I was like, jellyfish are kind of see-through, so I bit the bullet and I made it more transparent and all that, and I like how it turned out in the end. And then the last one is this crystal mermaid. I like how she turned out as well. I'm really happy with the head portion. Like always, this was also going to be popped up on the screen, and this one took me absolutely forever to do because of all the crystals, and that's also the reason why I had to start combining prompts. Because each of those pictures took me like 3 or 4 days. So yeah, that is the last picture, and the digital ones will be my favorite. I do like some of these little ones, and my favorite in concept, even though I love the manatees, it's hilarious, my favorite in concept would be this one. But let me know what your favorite is. Let me know if you did Mermay or February or any of those spring and winter challenges. And I will see you all later. Please like, subscribe, share, comment, all that annoying stuff you're tired of hearing YouTubers say, and I will see you all later. Bye!